Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Roll Adventure, the only show on D&D where the dice rolls are fudged and the stats don't matter. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another session 14, another secret meeting. As always, I'm your Dungeon Master, Zalora, and here are my lovely players who will introduce themselves right now, starting with Teo. You're muted.
Can't hear you.
I keep
Feds
doing that
gotcha.
thing.
Okay. I was like, oh no.
I picked up my own microphone. Anyways, hi, my name is D. I play the party's Warlock Teo, a severely anxious man. I'm gonna toss it over to Briston.
Hi, I'm Briston. I play Persephone. She's a feisty water genasi. Pass it over to James.
Hi, I'm James. I play the party's ranger, Xylar. He's currently in his fucking around stage and pretty soon gonna be in his finding out stage. I'm gonna pass it over to Josie.
Hi, I'm Josie. I play Elodine, the team's artificer / engineer, kinda, but really just an artificer. I keep killing my little. Well, not really. I'm not killing it. I'm just sending him off. My homunculus. We're on Tim Tam 3.
3, I think.
3.
Yeah, the third one.
3.
I just saw Briston throw up the 3. I'm glad someone knows.
I was like, I should know this.
I only remember because I just watched the recap because I said, I have no idea what we're doing.
Oh, but my notes say Tim Tam 3 can fly.
Oh, hey.
Oh yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I hate to be that guy, but couldn't Tim Tam 2 also fly? And that's what got his ass.
Oh. Not the shit stealth roll on that?
It was the shit stealth roll.
A little of A, a little of B.
Oh, it just flew right into their face?
Yeah.
Oh, man. No, honestly, the recaps
fight.
have been the greatest thing for us.
Yeah, I watched it last night before bed, and I was like, oh, that's what's happening. All right, cool.
Maybe that's what we should open the show with.
Make it a little fantastical and edit it up a little bit. Maybe we'll
talk about it. We'll figure something out.
We'll consider it.
Yeah, but anyway, as speaking of recap, while we have it to our resources, you, the lovely audience, does not. So allow me to tell you what happened last time on Roll of Adventure. The party continues to fuck with the White Rose Theocrats.
You're not wrong.
They went back to the church that almost got Persephone and Elodine killed by the Crusader last time, in an attempt to free what they believed to be one of the Will Druid generals that they learned after finally casting Speak with Dead on the head they have in their freezer of one of the Will Druids. They decided to infiltrate, 2 of them being invisible, the rest of them coming in secretly in a service. However, most of the people were commanded to leave. As it turns out, the Inquisitor, Amelia Sunblade, knew they were there, thanks to her shadowy powers. But they weren't killed, despite Amelia's bloodthirst. Instead, they met with High Inquisitorial Lord... Hold on. It's a meme at this point.
Check notes.
Every time. Check my note.
Inquisitor Sunblade. No. High Inquisitor Lord Commander Helveticus Malfensis Altair the Fourth.
High Lord Inquisitor Font McHuntface, yes.
It's like a rhythm. You got to read it out like a rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy, the leader of the White Rose, and they gave the party a job. He told them that in their battle with the Bwheel, they are running into an issue where they are not unable to bring their forces to the forest, trying to hunt down the Druid groves. So they hired the party. They have an idea that there's a grove in the forests outside of the city, but the White Rose are recognizable by the Bwheel. So the party is to go in, basically knock down their defenses and allow the Crusaders of the White Rose to come in and mop up. If they do this, the White Rose will kind of wipe the slate clean with the party, and there will be a handsome reward at the same time. The party,
Handsome reward.
a handsome reward, a little cash, a little money. The party, for very clear reasons, is iffy about this job, and so they decide to go speak with Maddox, their handler, and Charles Whitaker, the CEO of Saber Corp. And that is where we will enter the scene. The party awakes in the morning in their chateau to a breakfast spread prepared by Jaysin. This time, is it Jaysin now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaysin.
Okay. The robot you are given multiple personalities.
Jason.
Prepared by Jaysin. And as you guys are sitting down to enjoy the morning meal and kind of figure out what you're doing for the day, in walks Maddox, Director Ford, your handler in Saber Corps, essentially your boss. He didn't wait for Jaysin to open the door for him. He walked in himself, and you can tell that it is early morning, but he is already, his face is tight, his eyes are squinted, he looks mad.
Oh, he pissed.
He walks up to the table, he throws down a note, the same one that you guys have written that were to have delivered to him, requesting the meeting with Charles Whitaker, the CEO. And he just looks at all of you. Do y'all have a fucking death wish?
Sometimes.
It's
Well,
turning. It looks that way, honestly.
How many times? How many times are you going to do this?
Do what?
Every time.
Listen, I could sit here, I could bluster, I could be mad, but it clearly is not going to make a difference to you. Charles will meet you, but know that he is equally mad. And his fury knows no bounds, so just be warned what you're walking into. And he grabs like a bacon off a platter and he eats it. You have 10 minutes. I'll be waiting outside. And he leaves the chateau.
It seemed like a really good idea last time. And now I kind of regret it.
Oh, I'm all about it. I grab a bottle of liquor that he loves from our storage, and I go out to the carriage to give it to him and hang out.
Ugh.
Let's go see Charles.
Let's
You're
go.
So dead. You're so dead.
So excited.
All right, you guys pile into the carriage. Maddox accepts the liquor, but it doesn't do anything to improve his mood.
What? No, I'm not
He's just like,
expecting
fuck
it
yes,
to.
I need this alcohol.
It's just I'm aware. Like, we're being honest. We know who we all are. We know who you are. Come on now.
The carriage makes its way to that large central pyramid that is the Saber Corps, I guess you could say intergalactic HQ, even though that seems too grandiose.
It's the Intergalactic Planetary HQ. Yeah.
Yeah, the main corporate headquarters. Yeah.
I half expected Beastie Boys right there. I'm so sorry.
I was nodding my head along to my own.
Yeah.
For TOS reasons, we cannot play these two for copyright
Well.
reasons.
Like I said, I'm in my fuck around stage. Give me like 10 minutes of just not paying attention to this, and we can make something happen.
It's me.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. But you approach the central building, and you are led in again through that marble lobby. You don't have time to say hi to the secretaries and the receptionists and other such people, as Maddox is a storm leading you guys through to the executive elevator in the back. He opens it, he stands aside, and he gestures for you all to enter.
Do we have time to at very least nod? They know what's going on.
No.
They know how
They have
trouble
an
we
idea
are.
what's going on.
Yeah.
Director Ford is known. He is a veteran employee of the company, so they know him, and they know that look on his face, and the fact that he's leading a bunch of cowed salvagers behind him means that someone is in trouble.
Who could that be?
Yeah.
Certainly not.
When we walk in, Elodine is like behind Xylar. She is actively hiding.
You guys are led into the elevator. You are led up. This time there is no sickening anti-magic blank you guys are going into.
Fantastic.
Great.
Oh, we need
Uh,
that.
However, the doors open, and kind of standing in front of the elevator is a man that makes Adam look small. And Adam is a large man.
Oh dear.
He is completely silent. His mouth is stitched. You can see that there's like metal and stitching across his body. And he looks up, and then you hear a small voice behind him. Roy, let them through. And then the man, supposedly Roy, steps aside. And behind him is a small gnomish woman who looks incredibly pale, sunken eyes, deep bags, gaunt as all hell. The suit she's wearing, similar in style to both Adam's and Roy's, is barely hanging onto her body. And she looks at all of you. And you see that she's fidgeting with what looks to be some kind of holy symbol. I suppose that you are the salvage crew that has been in direct contention with the theocrats.
Yes. From behind Xylar.
Do we look like anybody else?
It is simply me confirming information. What's everyone's passive insight?
14?
13.
16.
11.
What is
You and I
Uh,
were not very insightful.
what is Ezreal's?
Ezreal isn't here. I mean, they are, but not.
Ezreal's here, but
active.
here but not here.
Ezreal's,
Is there
Ezreal's
information?
14 minus
14?
16.
Okay.
I don't know. If that helps.
Teo, you're the one who noticed around this gnomish
Oh, no.
woman. The air is silent. Like there's always a constant buzz, of power, magic, just general life. But around her immediate area, it's silent, stagnant, and you swear you almost see like the color around her being pulled away and blanched. And also, when she mentions the theocrats, you swear you see something flash across her face, something dark flash across her face.
Not a fan of the theocrats, I assume?
Nobody is, but they are necessary evil. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Amy, and that large hunk of meat and metal is Roy. You've met our Atom and Nigel. We are also members of the same group, the ones known as the Hound Pack, the Board's Enforcers.
I assume that you all are here is only good things, right?
She shrugs. We do not...
Nice to meet you.
Yes, pleased. We do not operate randomly, but when Whitaker says jump, we simply do not even ask how high, we simply jump. Now come, I believe he is expecting you. And she turns and she walks, still fidgeting with a holy symbol and but you see she's swapped it for some kind of other warding amulet, and you notice as she turns, you can kind of see around her neck is just a multitude of holy symbols, wards, amulets. All of you recognize some symbol in there that, from wherever your planet or your culture, that is meant to ward away evil or, for protection against such things.
Heavy duty backups.
Talk about hedging your bets.
All right.
Yeah. I always like to imagine if you've seen The Mummy, the little freak
Benny going through like
Big Benny,
everything.
Benny having
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the
Hits the
crosses
Star
and
of
whatever
David,
and
it's
all
like,
the
you
languages.
speak
Yep.
the language. Yep.
Yep.
And it's like, yep.
The amount of times I reference that scene in characters is actually kind of insane.
Mummy is an influential media piece of our times.
Yes, it is. It has so much influence in everything I do.
Everything.
I should watch it again. I haven't watched
should.
it since I
It's
was
good.
young.
It's good.
You're right. I should. I know what I'm doing after stream. I'm gonna go watch The Mummy. But you guys are led. You notice that Whitaker's secretary is not here. Also, Amy opens the door and leads you all in. Roy steps behind you all, a large, hulking, very silent figure. And as you all enter, he closes the door and kind of takes guard outside as Amy leads you all in and then leaves doing the same thing. Ford immediately goes to the mini bar on the side, leaving the group of you to stand awkwardly in the office. Whitaker's chair the back is to you, and then he turns around. He steeples his fingers, rests his elbows on the desk, and he looks at you, and it's as if a rock is glaring daggers at you. As a reminder, he is an Earth Genasi. His hair is like swept back gems and jewels, and his skin is like a dark granite. And he looks at you from over his hands. And then he lets out a deep sigh. How many times are you going to mess with the White Rose?
Yes.
Inadvertently, more times than we plan on.
Did my last warning fall on deaf ears then?
Out of game, did we even heed that warning, guys?
Absolutely not. We
So
went immediately
absolutely
right back
fell
in.
on deaf
You
ears.
went
There was
jump
absolutely no heeding it.
immediately. You came back from the job and immediately started fucking with the White Rose again.
Immediately, Yeah.
It was like, and what part of the White Rose are we fucking with now? Oh, the same one? Okay, let's go.
He sneers at that. Clearly. Keep in mind that just because you are a hotshot crew of salvagers doesn't mean that you are immune to such things. You're only here because you have a proven track record of retrieving artifacts and a proven resistance to them, which is hard to find among such salvagers. But that only goes so far. I suggest you think about that next time if you enjoy your job. With that being said, neither Saber Corps nor the Tricordia will bail you out of this or provide assistance. The relationship between the Tricordia and the White Rose is tenuous at best. They keep the security and peace in the majority of the city. We are very aware of their war against the Will, a war that we have decided to look the other way of. But if your actions drag us into that war, we'll have no choice but to respond accordingly. And let me tell you, the Port of Olympia is not a cheap place to live in. Especially when you do not have access to a ship. He lets the threat hang heavily in the air.
Apologetically, it seems that we have that up to a tipping point to either prove to the Tricordia and the White Rose and build that relationship, or help out the others against the White Rose, and we can see if they really have all the power that they say.
I'll tell you now, Zyla.
That
There is no
something that we would like your input on.
There is no relationship between the Tricordia and the White Rose that you think there is. This situation that you find yourselves in is a win-win for the White Rose. Either you go in and deal with the Grove, and they stamp out another settlement, foothold of the will, or the Tricordia steps in and they force another accord, another compromise out of us, and they give one more modicum of control of Port of Olympia, and it is a modicum of control too much. They understand the situation they've put you in, and they're using you as pawns in this game.
And they'll understand
Unfortunately,
that your pawns are only for rent right now.
either way, as I said, the Tricordia nor the Saber Corp will step in. So, whether or not you do this job is up to you. But I will tell you this once more. Do not antagonize the White Rose any further. Next time there will not even be a meeting between us regarding it.
You know about their shadows, right?
We know everything about them. Their inquisitors, their powers, what they've been doing. We are not as ill-informed as you think we are.
No, I'm not thinking that you're ill-informed. I would
And
just like to be a bit more informed as well.
we are aware of the shadow on you from one of their inquisitors. You are lucky that this building and this office is heavily warded against such things. It is blind and deaf while in here, but I cannot guarantee for how long.
Thank you.
Whether or not you do this job, I care not. Just ensure it does not get in the way of the true job Maddox and myself have given you. Ensure that it does not impede your abilities to retrieve the artifacts in your system. And also, he stands up and he comes around his desk and he claps his hands behind his back and then he looks towards you all. I would also suggest not poking your nose in things that is on a need-to-know basis. You poke the dog too much, the dog will snap. And he looks at all of you, and you have a feeling of... Actually, no. I want someone to make an insight check. What
Ooh.
he's picking up on.
I have a +3.
I have a +4.
You
I have a
should do it.
+6.
You should do it.
Never mind, I have a
That's
plus
not what I
20. You don't want me to do it.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Woo.
Nice. We know exactly how threatened our lives are.
When he
Yeah.
says that to you, you have a feeling that he's not talking about the jobs, not talking about this task given to you by the White Rose, but he is talking about you guys asking questions about things that you found out last job, things possibly related to the Cult of Resurrection.
Right.
I just kind of look at it. You see Teo blanch really quick. Like he's like a brown skinned man. This is the palest you've ever seen.
You guys, when you met Whitaker, he was kind of a warm, jovial man, but in this moment, you realize exactly why he is CEO of Saber Corp.
Yeah.
And the fact
Teo
that
just
he...
kind of like stutters and goes like Mark, I mean, got it. Message received.
Yes, sir.
He nods. Good. And then he goes back to his chair and he sits down and he turns to all of you. If you have nothing else, then you are dismissed. Remember what I said, and maybe once heed the warning. What you do is now up to you. Your leave. Ford, stay behind. And Ford nods with a glass of brown liquor in his hand, and he takes a seat in front of the desk as you guys are ferried outside.
Call out Ford
could I,
didn't have anything to do with any of us. Remember that.
Oh my gosh.
Could I turn to Amy real quick before we leave?
Mm-hmm.
I just look at her and go like, in a very like as calm as Theo could possibly be in the situation. He's like, I know this wasn't the best of circumstances, but I would love to meet with you later to talk about those symbols you have on your necklace.
She looks at you,
If you're willing to.
and you see that flash across her face again, and she nods. Perhaps if our paths cross again in a more organic manner, we could have that conversation.
All right. Good to know. Thank you.
She
It's
nods,
about-
and
What's
Roy
that one
simply
tavern that we took the other White Rose lady to?
the Blooded Mare.
The Blooded Mare,
Blooded
yeah.
Mare? Do you wanna ask for like in 2 nights at the Blooded Mare? Maybe you'll bump into each other.
The job of a hound is very busy, but 2 nights in the Blooded Mare, perhaps that can be arranged.
Wonderful. We have
Turns to
something to look
Zyler,
forward
just give a
to.
thankful nod.
And with that, Roy leads you guys out. Think of an Atom Smasher type. That's kind of what Roy is inspired by.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hope Roy comes too.
Roy is incredibly silent.
I am so sorry, Teo. The Zyler is just like trying to be 100% wing person for you. You show any interest in person, we are getting you appointments.
No, fully, he just want to talk shop with Amy.
Hey,
So say any other like, hey, I have a cool symbol. You have a bunch of cool symbols. Let's talk about.
Bloody Mare
Yeah.
sounds like a lovely place to do that. Why not?
All right, you guys are led into the executive elevator and sent down to the lobby. And when you leave, you are now back to your own devices. As you step out of the elevator, a couple, admin staff walk by. They kind of look at you, see the state you're in, kind of give you one of those like pitying looks, and continue walking
I mean,
along.
could be worse. Could be bloody.
I don't think they'd even let blood get on the floor up there. They would kill us without bloodying
No,
us.
we're making
Listen,
their job a
we
lot
have
easier.
We have,
don't have to clean up
stop
after us.
doing really stupid things. And I say
You
this
just-
being the one ignoring the fact that Tim Tam 2 died and was like, let's go inside.
You either need to stop being spies or be better spies.
Right?
guys, we gotta stop being spies. We just gotta be spies. Like that, yeah. Yeah. We can do
I
that.
don't think you two actually
Ins-
said the same thing. It just
in-
sounds like you said the same thing.
Instead of fucking around with the White Rose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So do we want to go home to get a game plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Or do we
We
just
need to,
want to
like-
YOLO and go for the groves?
Figure out what we know about the groves.
Can we be really incompetent about it? Like do it in public? Let them know we're coming?
No.
I think we have to actually help the White Rose, or else we're gonna die.
Yeah,
I
that's my
think we
big
have to help
thing.
those. I think we can try and minimize damage as much as we can, but other than that,
As you guys are kind of walking through the lobby, figuring out your next plan of action, someone catches your eye. Most of the staff here is dressed in, like, corporate business suits or in such things. While they have their little flares, they more or less kind of all meld into the same corporate horde. Not this man, though. He is confident, tall, looks to be middle-aged, brown-skinned, human man. In fact, his dress is, bright blue, kind of a trench coat, worn leather gear underneath. Kind of strikes you more as someone who is in your line of work. More adventure-y, more out and about. And he's currently leaning on the reception desk, talking to one of the receptionists. You see an easy smile up on his face. You see the whispers of a beard, and the receptionist is definitely not having it.
I want to try to eavesdrop on the conversation without stopping and being obvious about it.
Make a perception check.
Ooh, same.
Make a perception check.
22.
4. 8.
All right. Zyler, the general chatter of the lobby is hard for you to pick up and pick through all that. But Elodine, as you walk by, you kind of casually lean enough and you pick up his conversation, and he's like, "Oh, please, come on. I'm a grand adventure salvager. You don't know what I meant not to come from a job. Perhaps just dinner for one night. I think I'd be able to die a happy man then." And the receptionist looks at him. "You do this every time you return from a job, Abdul?" "No." The answer is no every time. "I'm sorry, but you're just not my type." And he does like a dramatic, grabs his heart like he's been stabbed. He goes, "Ugh, you hurt me every time, Rosie, but I like that. I'll be back." And he turns around in a swirl of his coat, gives her a casual, waving salute, and walks off. Going the same direction you guys are going, actually.
In all honesty, Elodine is like, ugh, gross.
So, Rosie, how bad is it?
She looks as you walk up to her, and she rolls her eyes. "That's Abdul Day. He's a leader of one of the salvager teams."
Like one of the special, or like one of the just regular
Nope. He
salvage
is
team.
special case like you guys. He leads the, I believe they call themselves the Minarets. It's honestly a stupid name, but
Sounds dumb.
he's kind of a stupid man. At least socially. To be a special salvager, you need to have some kind of proof of on everything, and, well, obviously he's a very accomplished wizard. His team is also tired of him as well, but they put up with him. He's he's a wizard, but he's one of those hotshot wizards. I'm sure you know the type. But he's good at what he does. Just don't let his womanizing ways fool you.
I mean, he didn't seem too successful. So I don't
No,
think...
he's been doing this as long as he's been on Port of Olympia and the planet, Demeter. Honestly, it's more fun to deny him. It is
What was
a
his name again?
game between us at this point, I suppose. But no, I would rather not go out to the dinner with him. I've heard stories. I think he's a man who prefers the chase, not the catch, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I can't deliver. Got it.
But loud, bust out laughing. Yeah.
She shrugs. I digress, though. Yeah, the Minarets just came back from a job, so maybe you'll pass across and what have you.
We could use some actual allies.
Yeah. So I was more wondering, how screwed are the outsiders? How in trouble are we?
Is that the name you're going with, Outsiders?
I
Yeah.
think that's what we put on the
Okay.
patch. Oh, I need to go get those patches.
I was making sure because I still have the collective in my notes.
Oh no, we changed it like many sessions ago.
A few times,
Okay.
yeah.
We,
Okay,
we
just making
changed
sure.
it like our butler's name.
But we're
The-
sticking with this one.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
the
we're
the
sticking with
tailor, the tailor who makes your patches has a permanent client because you guys cannot pick a name.
We just keep
Different-
buying more.
You have the leather jackets, but there's just a collection of patches on the back of various names.
They're thinking about going into the safety pin market just because they see the boom in that from us as well.
They're like, man, I gotta invest in those, iron stick-ons. I can't keep sewing these onto the jackets for them. It's too much work. It's time-consuming at this point.
Mag.
Iron stick on.
You guys helped push the market of adhesives. The development of
another
adhesives
order,
in
and he
this
just holds
world.
up a sprained wrist from all the sewing.
Accidentally helped them invent hook and hook Velcro.
Wow, Velcro is a great invention. What happened? These guys kept asking for the different name every damn time.
Worst
all right.
part is they ask for 5% of the profits.
But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, you guys are talking to Rosie about Abdul.
Cool. We know about one of the other teams now.
Have you heard anything about us? She says, like, kind of smiling, but like
Yeah, what's a hot goss?
very obvious that we just got chewed out.
She looks at you and she gives you that same pitying look the admin staff gave you when you left the elevator.
And oh, honey.
That, huh?
She kind of reaches out. She kind of grabs your hand. She pats the top of it.
Thank you,
You
Rosie.
guys are good, but you guys are like, you are the youngest team here, and you are, well, I should say the troubled younger child. Rumors are going around about you guys, and you going in and out of the executive elevator with such short time frames between. We all kind of know what that means when a salvage team goes into the executive elevator. Especially when led by Ford. He is an angry man, and he looked angry today.
He's always angry, but yeah.
I mean, yes, he's always angry, but like there's like the casual anger that he puts up as a front to appear surly whenever he really is just a man of the heart of gold. And then there's actual anger. He had actual anger today.
Yeah, that's very true.
But I'm sure you guys will do good. Figure out, you get a couple more jobs under your belt, and keep your nose to the grindstone, and don't rock the boat, don't cause waves, all the usual stuff. And I'm sure, you'll be fine. The salvage teams like yourselves are very, at least on the level of you guys, it's very hard to find, create, and maintain. So you have some job security at least.
That is, actually, yes. Thank you. That is very true.
We'll do our best to keep that job
Elodine's like,
security.
fuck yeah, we are good at our job.
We are good at our job, not the fact that we have a
Head
skill
out.
set that not a lot have.
Yeah.
Get the team heading back and like call out as well. Like, you'd miss seeing us if we cleaned up our act.
She looks.
chit chat type thing, and
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll find a way, Zyla. I see a little bit of Abdul in you.
Oh no.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
but for my team instead.
She pats your hand. As someone else comes up behind, to do business. She goes, well, I have to get back to the job, but hang in there. You guys will be fine.
Oh dear. All right, so we need to. I think I like the idea of going back to our place and maybe like recapping before we go into the forest.
Do we bully Jaysin into giving us the head again and take that with us to the grove? Or is that a bad idea? Is that just going to be seen as like pure threat?
That sounds antagonistic.
So that might stop us from even getting to a important part of the grove?
Do we just want
I
to
think so,
actively
yeah.
fail our mission?
Like, do our best
I would
at
like
that,
to
but, like,
live.
well, I think obviously
Yeah, well, they-
live, but if there's some people with this head coming on up, they might move it on out of the way, pack up camp and flee.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if we do like fail the mission, will they kill us?
Probably.
We're gonna die is like I think the thing if we fail
Probably.
this.
Probably. Guys, you gotta break Xyler of this immortal mindset. He can't die. He's not gonna die.
No, just your team member. 2 of us have died.
I just rolled a nat 20, so he's
Nat
gonna
what?
die next
A nat
episode.
what?
A nat 20.
Uh,
Do you want to come look?
no, I believe you. I just didn't hear it.
Give me 1 second, sorry.
No, you're good. Ezreal, how do you feel about this raid on the groves?
How do that's a good question. That's a very good question. Not too sure. As long as we stay alive, I'm good. You know.
Yeah, I think we're all team stay alive, Xyler.
Except Skylar.
Well, yeah, I'm on that team
Sorry,
too.
Clearly you're not.
I am. I'm just trying to figure out how we can get around this and still
He
be alive.
can't.
We haven't even really heard anything that makes the druids like not bad guys. All we know
Exactly.
is we don't like the people that are sending us there. We can do one thing and then just decide to ignore that whole side of this forever. Elodine is just like very following up this. We do this one job and then we're gonna leave, and then I never have to think about this bad thing that happened again.
Burn the bridge. Got it.
Just,
okay,
just
thank
one
you.
last
Let's
job.
Go do.
Just one last job
This
and we're
is what
home free.
Elodine does.
Burn the bridge.
Just
Gotcha.
gonna
Adding.
Compartmentalize this and then not think about it ever again.
you ever wonder why she just continuously travels?
Murder party.
We know
I mean,
if like the mission
unfortunately-
was to like make them leave that area of the forest, or was it like full on kill everything?
Break down their defenses so that the whatever
The White Rose can come in.
White
and do the
Rose
job.
can just come in. So
What,
if we warn them first, it would be very suspicious if they come in and nobody's there.
No, I getcha. I getcha.
What Amelia's son, what Inquisitor Sunblade told you basically was that the defenses of the forest is a combination of fey trickery, druidic beasts, and just general the forest seems to be against them. And that's a feeling you guys have felt every time you've entered and left the planet. It's as if because most other planets you've landed your spelljamming vessel in or gone into the atmosphere has not been rough at all. It's been pretty smooth. But every time you guys try to land on Demeter, it's as if the planet itself is rejecting you. So you have a feeling that similar things will be in the forest when you go looking for the grove.
I don't think the planet actually likes us being here.
Yeah, I'm all about taking down the means of industry on this planet, guys. Just out of character, just as a player, I'm all about it. We can destroy This entire
It's just the vibes I'm getting right now. As a player, is like this is instant game over if we do exactly that.
capitalist empire.
What happens if we decide to join the cult of resurrection? What if we just go against what the DM wants?
I think that'd be a great twist, and I'm saying,
Yeah.
Yesterday when I was going over my notes for this session, I was like, there's a very rare opportunity that they could just stop being salvagers. So I should have some contingencies.
I mean, I once sold my soul in a different campaign, and the DM was afterwards goes, I now have to rewrite a lot of things, and I went, oops. So
Haha, joke's on you. My DM style is very loose and fluid.
Good.
I have
do a lot of things.
I have the concepts of a story.
We're all just like, oh, great. That means we can literally fuck it up and do whatever we want.
Don't give us that temptation.
This is a
all
kindling
I'm saying
exercise.
is, don't let me writing the story be the stop to your dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Fuck up the story.
Listen to
excited.
Palpatine and do it.
This is how we're gonna do this from now on, gang. Whenever
I am
we
both
get in there,
Listen to
Zyler,
Palpatine,
Angel on
we
your
destroy
shoulder.
the grove ourselves.
Zyler is gonna roll a d20. If it's high, he does the thing that is like, okay, let's follow the rule. If it's low, he says, let's fuck this shit up.
Hang
Listen,
on, let me get
I'm-
it so we can see.
I'm just saying. Chaos in D&D makes for a lot better viewing experience.
How's a 16 team?
As a
Aw.
showman and content creator.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I'm gonna put the DM, slide the DM screen back into place.
Thank you. Please get us back on the rails.
And I'm gonna shove you guys back into the train. How
Mhm.
dare you try to get out and mess up the rails?
I dare.
But Jay, I believe you guys said you're going.
Jumping.
We're building the track as
No.
we go.
I'm gonna do that firefighter thing where he drop kicks you from a railing to get you to stop being a jumper. I've seen those videos. It's crazy. No, they like
They're like,
repel to the
"Listen,
building
you're not
and just like
dying
full on
today."
swing
Above and just,
someone
like-
back
I'm
into the
just
window.
reacting.
You might have a few broken ribs.
Yeah, but you're alive, and that's what matters. You guys are going back to your chateau to discuss your next plans of action.
Let's do it. Okay, so when
But-
we get home, what do we see? What's going on with the flunks and the three cats?
Well,
and our
As
robot.
you guys are walking up, however, you see the familiar bright blue robe or bright blue coat of Abdul Day kind of leaning outside your gate, inspecting his nails. And when you guys walk up, he looks up, his face goes bright, and goes, "Ah, I knew there was a new team. I saw you guys when you were walking out the lobby, and I told my sub leader there's a new team, and he told
3 days
me
drunken
I was
mare. We'll see you then. Thank you, Abdul. Keep going into the chateau.
He just goes, but
3 days drunken mare. Excited for it.
oh.
Are we?
We're buying the
gate
first
clo-
round.
Count on you.
the gate
idea,
closes. He just goes. Okay. Just kind of looks confused and dejected and turns and starts walking back to his team's chateau.
Can we take note of what chateau that is?
It is closer towards the so like based on like the position as a team their chateau is, so they are more towards the corporate HQ. So they were.
You want me to
team
send
three-
Tim Tam?
No.
They were team 3, but the former team 2 was recently deemed KIA, so they are now the new current team 2.
I mean, everybody got promotions. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. First thing walking in, Jaysin, we need a plate of cookies and a note saying 3 days at the Bloody Mare. So excited to get to know you guys. So sorry we are on a project. If that can be dropped off after we leave, that would be very much appreciated. I just want to get that knocked into the to-do list.
Jaysin nods. I will send the note and cookies to the minarets. And he goes towards the kitchen.
Much appreciated, Jaysin. Thank you so much.
Have we eaten Jason's food before?
Yeah, he's the one who
Yes.
makes your meals in the chateau.
Okay, cool. It's edible. Right.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
I think it's pretty stock standard fare. It's nothing crazy insane. You do know that, you know, if you wanted to adjust these such skills of your robot butler, you can either go to Bjornik Industries or tinker around yourself in him, which or maybe try and improve his cooking skills.
I have already tried that. It didn't end well.
So yeah, you could bring your butler model robot to the Bjornik Industries, the creator of such robots.
I don't think
To
we
have
want to
such
do that
things
right
made.
now, guys.
We should end this chapter.
I don't think we want to do that because we have fucked with our robot a little too much.
Not physically. Not physically. I have not touched the robot and messed with any of the wiring in any way. We have only psychologically tortured the robot.
We've just roundabout given it sentience, yes. Also, Zell, sorry about that. If you wanted to have fun, I just think that we need to take care of our stuff.
No, I know.
He's like, no, it's fine.
I'm just laying the
giving you
breadcrumbs, you know.
Okay.
Whether you take them back to your ant colony is up to
He's a little
you.
sad.
I'm just giving us stuff to live for. We've got Bee's date in 2 days. We've got the crew meetup in 3 days. We're gonna get
How do
some
we know
assignment
how
that's gonna make us
long-
miss both of those.
But like, how we might be in the forest for a while.
Nah, one and done.
And they're salvagers. They know if we're not back by then, something happened. Or, like, probably taking more time.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going.
What we need to figure out. What's our battle plan?
We still have 5 sets of rainy weather gear. Is the forest rainy here? What kind of forest do we have?
all of your time on Demeter, you have been kind of in the summer months, so the weather's been warm, but not aggressively so. A little bit of humidity, but there hasn't really been rain.
Okay, so I mean, it can't be that hard. We know Xyler knows his way around most forests.
Mm-hmm. And we're going in and taking out defenses. What defenses do we think we're gonna run into, and how do we take those out?
Well, I don't know anything about Druid.
And it's a question for the lady currently holding us metaphorically hostage.
She did tell you that there was Fey influence in the forest, along with
We
druidic
should be
beasts.
flumes.
Yeah.
Bring the flumes. I don't know why this will help.
Do you really want
Well,
to?
the Foomps are from the Underdark, not the Fae.
Mm.
It would have been
That's
in
just-
the care broker.
That Jaysin read, not Elodine.
Didn't we
Yeah,
ask for the cliff notes of
was
it? So. we would know?
I mean, don't have
We
negative
did.
emotions around them, and they're
Yeah.
from Underdark type places.
I think possible battles might have negative emotions.
For sure, for sure. Okay, so don't bring the flumes.
So I guess we should just do the mission, get the defenses down, and then just dip. I guess.
What exactly is the thing we're supposed to do with the druids in the grove?
We're just supposed to go in and destroy their defenses so that the White Rose can find them, because right now the White Rose just can't find them in the forest.
Do we want to look at the map and decide which area we want to try and strike.
Do we have a map?
Yes, they gave us a map of
They gave us a map.
possible encampment.
Hmm.
Yeah, they gave you a map in the forest. There's like a couple circled areas where possible growths can be, and the one that they indicated you on is probably about half a day's march outside of the city, in the forests beyond the groves and farms that support the city itself.
I mean, let's suit up and head on out.
All right.
Potions,
Let's go.
supplies.
So I have 3 potions for the team. I do have a healing spell, and so does our healer, obviously.
Can we grab 2 potions from a shop on our way out? Just so
Yeah,
that we
how
have
much?
one for everybody.
How much have I told you potions were before?
I didn't write that down.
Let me pull up the. You're looking for just the basic potions?
Yeah, just a basic. Just have something on you.
I don't know why they just took out the chart of magic item pricing out of the 2024 guide.
It
Right.
was very convenient.
Maybe I just have a gripe against 2024 layout. For just the very base level potions, you're looking at 75 gold apiece.
Okay. 75 times 5.
2. Because you have
Just-
3, and we
Oh,
just
I
want to get a
thought-
grand
oh,
total
okay.
of 5.
75 times 2.
Yeah, so 150. Normally it would be something that we're like, hey, let's take it from inventory, but we're not taking inventory stuff for this.
Okay. We have 5 potions.
Alright, excellent. Okay. Alright, you guys check your gear, and you know where you need to go in the forest. And now it's your decision to start it going out.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, team.
Alright. I think that'll be a good time for our break. Let's take a quick little 5-minute break. And then when we come back, we will call in median res, you guys marching towards the forest.
Okay.
Don't need to play all that out. So, all right, everyone, we're going to take a 5-minute break. We will be back. Don't touch that dial. And we'll be back for more Roll of Adventure. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Thank you for letting us take that break. Anyway, as we continue on with our story, our session, we find the party walking along out on the path outside the city. You've never really been outside the city, aside from flying off from the docks, but as you're walking, you notice there's a lot of farms, a lot of orchards, groves, agriculture to support a large city. And you notice that it's all very vibrant and green and alive, despite the fact that you feel the planet is against the existence of the city. You also notice a very heavy presence of both White Rose soldiers and various mercenaries and adventurers kind of patrolling, pulling security, guarding these farms and orchards. You have a feeling that they are very open to raids from the Boil and other such entities. As you're walking along, a couple of the adventurers kind of catch your eye and give you like that knowing nod, because you look like adventurers, even though you have a corporate job. But eventually, after a couple of hours, you start to pass through all the agriculture that supports the city, and you find yourself on a the path gets rougher. The path between the farms was cobbled. This gets rocky and dirt. You see that there was evidence at one time that this was attempted to be made into an actual road and cobbled over together. And you do see that there are signposts with signs that are long out of date, slowly being reclaimed by nature. But eventually you come across, according to your map at least, the best entrance into the forest, where the grove that you have been assigned to take out is, or assigned to remove the defenses. And as you look into the forest, you see that there's a bit of a trailhead cut into it, and you can make out, especially to you, Zyler, given that forests are your forte, what at one point would have been a path through the forest. But as you look into it, I would like everyone to give me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, I only got a 10.
Nat 1.
14.
Oh.
30, 20.
16.
What'd you get, Zyler?
14.
All right. Zyler, Persephone, Ezreal. As you look into this forest, you understand almost immediately what the Inquisitor Sunblade was talking about. Just watching it, you swear you see the paths and the trees and the branches shifting ever so subtly, but enough that if you didn't have a seasoned tracker in your party, that you could easily get lost and turned around. You also notice a distinct lack of bug noises, bird noises, but not in the same sense of, oh, there's a predator here, but a sense of it's oppressive. The forest is not welcoming to you, and it's making that fact very well known.
I mean, I get it, but I'm sad. Begrudgingly, we go forward.
All right. You start to enter the forest, and the warm late afternoon sun is immediately gone. The sun still makes its way through the breaks in the canopy, and so it's not completely dark in this forest. It would be what's considered dim lighting, but the warmth of the sun is gone. The temperature noticeably drops a couple of degrees, not in the same way that you guys have had come across when dealing with artifacts and related cults and such, but just the fact that the sun's warmth is being taken away. And as you walk through, you get an immediate sense that you're being watched. By what or by who, you're unsure. But as you walk through, give me a marching order.
Marching order. Ooh.
And thank you.
Zyler's first.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
kind of know where you're going a little bit
I got a lead.
Elodine usually likes to go second. She's usually in the front of the team if she can be, so I'm not gonna deny that.
I can
I
snipe from the
usually
back.
typically go. Yeah, and I usually am kind of in the back. I feel like-
Israel take middle?
Healer is protected.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Oh,
we
we
have
can't hear
Xyler
you.
in the lead, followed by Elodine, Ezreal, Teo, and Persephone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, excellent. Okay. You guys continue your march forward. Xyler, in the lead, give me a perception check, please.
Perception. 9.
Alright, you lead your party confidently through the forest and the woods. They've come to trust you to navigate forests. You've come to trust your own skills in navigate forests. But as you're walking, I'll say Persephone being in the back, you swear you see the path you're walking on get covered up by underbrush and bushes, and as you look forward at Xyler, you see that path opening in front of Xyler that he is very, doggedly following as he's tracking. It's almost as if the forest itself is leading you.
Hmm. So are we finding our way through, or are we just following the path?
You're following Xyler, who's following the path.
I mean, there's a path right here, guys.
So
Maybe
I
we
don't
should
want
look
to
on the map
alarm
again.
you. I don't want to alarm you, but the path is changing.
I'm gonna hold up and turn around to look behind us, and so we camp
The
up right
path
now.
you're following is gone.
All right, let's circle up. Look around and figure out where we need to go.
All right.
Do we have the map with us?
Yes.
Is it a
do-
deep map, or is it just a kind of vague? This is forest area. We think it's here.
It's a macro type map, so it's a vague, like, this is a forested area. This is
Yeah.
the general forest where you think the things will be.
We should be right here on the map. This is where we should be.
There's also the heavily Fey-warded forest, so maybe the
Oh,
map
what a
isn't so
star.
reliable at this point.
Very true.
Rue. Can I roll another
Um,
perception?
Yeah, go ahead and roll another perception.
Well, that's a 21.
You using the map as a brief reference and looking around. Persephone's call was correct. The path seems to be moving itself and removing itself to try and confuse you, but you realize Teo was also right. This is a Fey-warded forest. Why would you follow a path? You have to go off the path, and as you look around, you see paths that animals would take, where their packs would migrate and move through the forest safely. And you identify some of those paths, and you step off the path that is laid for you, and you start following that path deeper into the forest.
We go this way.
The path is not well cut, that's for certain. It's a lot more of a rough hike through the forest, but the rear guard Persephone, you look and you see the path is no longer being eaten up by the underbrush and changed and moved. And Xyler, you're watching as the path isn't being obviously opened up to you this time, and you have a feeling that you're on a better way this time.
Take it a little bit slower. Make sure that we're going good with it. maybe quiet down a little bit, make sure that we're being sort of stealthy if we can.
Then go ahead and make stealth checks, everyone, if you want to be stealthy.
I rolled a.
I have a 18 plus 6, 24.
Nice.
13.
14.
All right.
Nat 1.
Ha!
So 5.
I rolled a
let me-
2 originally. So.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
That was
wanted to
a
get that one
wild
too,
spread
yeah.
of numbers, so I'm actually need to pull the average here. Teo, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
13. Persephone?
24.
Xyler got a nat 1 for a 5. Ezreal?
14.
14. And Elodie got a 3.
Yeah, 3.
Okay. You guys continue the path stealthily, slowly into the clearing.
Snapping twigs everywhere.
Yeah, it's... You think you're stealthy, but in reality, not as stealthy as you could be. Not as stealthy as you've been in the past.
I'm making that trail
eventually-
for the White Rose.
The animal path, the animal cut run, leads to a clearing, and in that clearing, you see a large creature. Hold on, there it is. Brown fur, bigger than the most of you, snuffling around in the dirt, and then it stops. You see the ears perk up, and then it stands up on its hind legs, and it turns and it makes direct eye contact with you.
Is that really the beast that we're seeing?
Yeah. No, this
Does
is
it
the
wear
beast you
clothes?
see. You see a brown bear.
Okay. It's about to be
And
like,
it
hey.
you
Wait,
see
indeed.
a brown bear stand on its hind legs looking directly at you in the clear, and it lets out a and it leans on its large weight, slams down on the ground, and starts making its way towards your position. You can see, as you look at it, you see that in its fur there is like dark blue and red druidic swirls. No one here speaks the druidic language, does it? Do they?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
I
All
don't
right.
think so.
Yeah, there's those runes and swirls. It's very kind of Celtic in nature, as it's all through the fur, and you realize in this moment that you've come across not a normal brown bear, but one that is a druidically enhanced beast, a guardian of the forest.
Oh,
I would like you
dear.
to turn on the maps and roll initiative, please.
Here we go.
Waiting for the map to turn on.
No.
Got an 8.
All right.
I had 19.
All right. I heard Teo with an 8. I heard Elodie with a 19. Ezreal,
15.
15. Persephone,
Sorry. 11.
and Xyler.
11 as well. Still trying to get the game map to open up for me.
It says the DM
know-
is not
you know what
hosting
it-
a game.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what it do. It helps it hit the start.
Hey,
session
that
button.
helps.
There we go. Oh, that's a
that
big
help
bear.
a little. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's a large. It's a big old bear. Yeah, and
Wow.
as the combat starts, you watch as the druidic swirls on its body light up, and you notice a crackling energy go down to their claws and teeth.
Ooh.
Is like a bear that's magic or something that turned into a bear?
You can make a check on your turn. I'll let you use a free action for that.
Nice.
Jeez.
And as you enter the clearing, you notice a light rain has started to fall. Mainly because I found an animated map on the thing, and it's kind of cool.
Ooh, I see that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it has a little effect. It's cool. It's cool. Anyway, top of the order. The bear is not the only thing in this clearing, as you quickly realize that comes lumbering out of the woods is a giant toad.
Oh
With
no.
similar druidic markings all across its skin, that as those markings light up, again, crackling energy enhances its attacks. The toad is going to strike the person in the lead. That's going to be Xyler.
Oh.
It's going to just lumber on over to Xyler, and it's going to attempt to bite him. That's going to be a 7 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
You
I've
dodge
had
to the
enough.
side as his giant tongue, wrapped in just crackling energy, hits the ground, and it leaves a small crater. And then its tongue rolls back into its mouth and just lets out a large rip. Elodine, you're up.
All right. So I now have 2 attacks per action, and my bonus attack is still 2-weapon fighting. So does that mean I have 3 attacks?
Yeah, so you can commit your action and bonus action to do 3 attacks.
Awesome. So I am going to throw my hand axe. That's a 13 to hit.
What are you throwing it at?
At the brown bear.
That hits.
Okay. 4 damage.
For damage, yeah. Okay.
And
Your
then
hand
as
axe-
that returns to me, I'm going to immediately throw it again.
Okay.
That's a
roll hit.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Nice.
8 damage. And then my bonus attack with my dagger. Or arm blade, that is. Ooh, oh, nice. 23
Would you need to?
attack.
Are you throwing
Yeah.
your dagger, or are you going up to the bear to hit it?
I'm throwing my dagger.
Okay.
Oh, it's a melee
Uh,
weapon. Never
okay,
mind,
we'll
I
take it.
can't, huh?
The arm blade, no, the arm blade's like actually, it's Assassin's Creed style attached to your arm.
Okay, you're right. Am I within attacking or am I too far away? It is 20 feet. So yeah, I can attack the giant toad.
Okay.
And that was a 23 to hit.
Okay, 23 hits the toad. For how much damage?
3 damage.
All right. All right, you lay out some attacks on the bear, your axe easily cutting through the fur and flesh, and then you stab the toad, dealing a little bit more damage to it.
And I'm gonna move over here.
All right, the toad's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
It's going to be a 10 to hit.
Miss.
All right. As you start to walk, the toad's eyes kind of like snap to you, and it lumbers forward, and whoop, the tongue hits the ground again, and you manage to step aside in time.
That's my turn.
All right, next up, you guys hear another brrrt, and another toad comes lumbering out of the woods.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Toads on toads.
Just do a quick little rolling. Oh yeah, the toad that walked out of the woods, you watch it just leaps, and then it lands right here.
Toads are ready for battle.
1, 2,
Battle toads.
4, 5, 6. And it is going to strike.
Oh, good lord.
Toads. This one is going to strike at Ezreal.
Hmm.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. dice. All right, you're going to take 6 piercing damage plus 4 force damage as its crackling energy strikes you in the chest. However, the tongue doesn't retract; it sticks to you, and you are now considered grappled.
Which means what are the things I can't do when I'm
It's like got a
it'd
hold
be-
of you, so it's hard to move, right?
There's
Yeah.
a condition box on your character sheet that will let you know what the grapple condition does. But basically, you have 0 movement. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against anything other than the creature grappling you, and the grappler can move you, but at difficult terrain speeds. And you can use your action to attempt to escape. So, all right.
right.
Next in the order, Ezreal.
Oh, nice. I would like to inflict wounds on the toad.
The toad grappling you.
That's grappling me. Yes,
Alright.
I would like to do that. So,
All right, go right ahead.
okay. Okay, 26 to hit.
26 hits.
I'll roll for damage. It takes 20 necrotic damage.
Nice.
All right. Its tongue grabs you in the chest, and as you are attempting to move out, you simply put your hand on it, and necrotic energy shoots up and down the tongue, and the toad lets out a rather large panicked noise. I'm going to roll and see if it's going to hold its grapple on you. No, it does not. The tongue immediately retracts, and you can kind of see the necrotic smoke and sludge kind of coming out of its mouth as its tongue is hanging out, and it looks upset.
Nice.
That
Upset.
You are no longer
bad.
grappled.
shouldn't have grappled me, I guess.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, for now. Yes.
Alright.
This is my turn.
Next up is the brown bear. It comes lumbering forward. It sees the first target is Elodine. It's going to go for Elodine. It
Of course it is.
rears up on its hind legs, and it's going to attempt to claw you. That is a natural one. You nimbly
Yes.
dodge to the side as it hits the ground with a thud, but now it's going to snap its jaws at you.
You're too short. Let's go.
That is a 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right, you hear the snap of teeth and fangs by your head as you dodge to the side. But that's gonna be the bear's turn. Persephone, you're up.
Oh, where am I on the map? Toad B. I am going to. I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at it.
Okay.
What do I need to do? Target takes. Okay, I have to roll to hit. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay. And then where is my 8? 2d8 plus 1d6. So 5, 15 lightning damage.
Nice.
All right, and I believe Chaos Bolt also has another ability. If you roll the same number on the 8s, it bounces, right?
Yes, of my
Nice,
choice
nice,
within
nice
30
sword.
feet. So you can have it
Nice.
hit the.
So you can bounce it to the toad or the brown bear.
I'll bounce it to the toad. The brown bear seems kind of dumb.
Okay. The brown bear makes very sad noises.
Like, oh.
All right. So that's 15 lightning damage to Toad B. Persephone casts her magic, throws it out. The bolt zigzags through the air, strikes the toad, and then there's a crackling noise as the bolt then lances towards Toad A. Go ahead and roll the stuff you need to roll for that.
Oh. The same thing, 2d8s and a 6? Or it doesn't say anything from there.
Hold on.
Make a new attack roll against the new target and make a new damage roll.
Yes.
Oh.
So then you would roll
So
it
attack
again.
first?
Yep, so
Yeah,
attack
to see if
first.
it hit.
Very cool, nonetheless.
Ooh, not 20 plus 6.
Ooh.
Nice.
Extremely cool.
All right. Go
Okay.
ahead. So we are using the crit plus system, which means it's going to be max damage on the dice plus the dice roll for damage.
So
So-
8 plus 6.
6. So it's going to be 22 damage, and then you roll the
It's-
2d8s.
It's specifically thunder damage, it says, and then does that mean it crackles again?
No. Roll the extra dice,
Okay.
and we'll go off that one. Yeah.
Wait.
So still
So
roll
22,
the die.
and then you
Yeah.
roll.
So still roll the damage die,
Okay.
but it's going to be added on to the total damage.
It'd be
that the
22
spell's
plus what you
capable of.
roll.
Yep.
7 and 3 plus 3. If it's 7 and 3, then I can pick either fire or psychic. I'll pick psychic
Mhm.
damage. Why not?
So that's going to be
Fine.
13 on the 22.
35 plus psychic.
Yeah,
Damn.
so you guys watch as Persephone throws a bolt of this warbling magical energy towards Toad B. Midway through, it dwarfs into lightning, lances through Toad B, and through Toad B swirls up, and you watch as the lightning transforms into pink mesmeric energy as it strikes into the back of Toad B's head. Toad B goes rigid, shudders, and lets out one last death croak as it slumps down to the ground, dead.
Toad
It
A or
already
Toad B?
took so much damage from Ezreal.
The,
Yeah.
the crit. No, Toad B was still up. Toad B got integrants, but the crit.
Oh, it was truly
Essentially-
the crit.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oof.
Does the toad stay
Now
a toad?
you
or
see
does the
why
toad
I
do
was
something
really
else?
excited to add this spell to my repertoire.
Chaos
Yeah.
spell is
Hell yeah.
Chaos Bolt is to sorcerers with Eldritch Blast is the Warlocks. Is my favorite sorcerer
I
spell
disintegrated
ever.
like multiple people in a different campaign with this, and everyone kept
And
being shocked
it's-
by it. And I was like, I need
it's-
this. Why did I not know about this?
it's great because you have the potential of just endlessly bouncing as long as there's enemies.
Yeah,
It's
and I
insane.
can cast
It's-
it as higher like levels too, and then it just keeps adding like
Mhm.
a D8 to it.
It's literally
Jeez.
let's go gambling of spells.
I love that for you. That is so badass.
Chaos
That's so
Bolt's one of my favorite spells. It's great.
I
Anyway,
we did a
no,
yeah. I'll tell you after.
yeah, the toad
Fine.
remains a toad, but you notice the druidic swirls and runes on it lose their luster and light, and they're no longer bright blue and red, but they become more like a rusty brownish red.
Okay.
And the toad's dead.
Applause for that. That was great.
All right. Next up, is that your turn, Persephone?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Xyler.
Okay. Thank you for taking care of that toad.
No problem.
Reassess for a second. Okay. So first thing, bonus action, Planar Warrior. Choose a
Mhm.
creature within 30 feet. Basically, I'm just marking it. Anytime I hit the creature with a weapon attack, it's plus 1d8 force damage.
Okay, who are you marking?
The bear. Gonna mark the bear. And then for my
There
first,
is marked.
I'm
Actually, I'll
going
mark it a different
to.
color.
So first one, I'm going to do Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
To cast, and that's going to let me move 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, good. That moves my movement speed. Don't take opportunity attacks. And that is going to be 1d8.
Sorry to interrupt real fast, but what's
Yes.
your passive perception?
Passive perception is 14.
Okay, carry on.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
How dare.
So Zephyr Strike, so that's going to be 1, 4, 2, roll that, make sure it hits. That's going to be a 9 to hit.
9 does not hit.
9 does not hit.
Yeah,
Zephyr
no.
Strike, what happens on that? Okay, that only affects me. Alright, so second one, just going to swing with my hand axe.
Okay.
I gotta start rolling better. I'm sorry, team. How about a 17 to hit?
17 hits.
17 hits? Alright, so that's gonna be 1d6 plus 1 plus 1d8. Because that, and that's gonna be 12 damage to the bear.
Well, damage to the bear. Alright. You maneuver through, you slip a little on the mud and miss the Zephyr Strike, recover, and sink the hand axe half deep into the back of the bear, and the bear lets out a roar as you do. It is considered bloodied.
Oh, cool. For next time, because I'm recognizing that I just ended my turn, could I have gotten advantage on that first Zephyr Strike attack? Because of Eladine.
Oh yeah,
and the
you are
flanking?
right. My apologies.
Oh,
you can go.
yeah.
Roll a second time for Zephyr Strike. We'll see if it goes
Okay.
through.
Zephyr Strike.
Yes, that's on me. Thank you for keeping me honest.
No, you're good. Well, I mean, that's going to be a 5, so it misses either way on the Zephyr Strike. Well, good to know for next time.
It just wasn't meant to be. I'm sorry.
It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be.
All right. Next on the order, Teo.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna start Eldritch Blasting this toad in front of Ezreal.
Okay. So anyway, you started blasting the toad.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits the toad.
Okay. And then do I have to roll attack roll for each beam, or is it
Each beam's a separate attack roll, but go ahead and roll damage on that beam that hit the toad, just in case.
Okay.
This Persephone fucked it up pretty. Persephone and Ezreal fucked it up pretty bad.
Go.
That is for 6.
You blast the toad. The toad drops dead.
Okay, cool. I guess second beam.
Listen, bear.
For the bear.
All right.
That is a 13.
13 hits the bear.
Okay. For 7.
All right. You blast the bear for 7. 7 goes through. The bear is not looking great.
Gotcha. And then do I have an do for bear? So I should. Okay, use my.
that your turn?
I think it's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Xyler.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. No.
Is it replying to me, to Eladine's Listen Bear?
No.
Listen, bear.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
A toad reveals itself out of the forest.
Oh,
Another
It rolled really hot on its stealth.
good job.
Very good stealth.
As you are sitting there fighting the bear, you hear cracking branches, and you look, and you just see the big toad eyes, and then the tongue whips out and smacks you in the face.
Am I grappled as well?
Yeah, you are grappled.
Perfect.
But you're also, on top of that, you're going to take 6 piercing damage,
Oof.
plus 4 force damage, as the crackle energy thwap hits you in the face, and then it ricochets through your body, and you're grappled by the toad.
Ouch.
All right, top of the order, back to Eladine. You are Ganassi El Barrow.
All right, I'm going to activate my guardian armor and just
Okay.
punch it. Since I've got the 2 attacks, I'm gonna punch it once
Okay.
and then punch it twice. So that is a 22 to hit
22 hits.
and a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Just like knuckles up and doubles 1, 2.
10 damage plus 9 damage.
10 damage, 9 damage on both hits.
And then as a bonus action.
Well, Elodine boxes a bear to death.
Okay, cool.
Elodine, as it rears up again to try and like stamp you, you come up and you just uppercut through, catch it in the bottom of the jaw, and its head whips back, and then you drive a jab straight into its gut, and you hear the snapping of bones and the squishing of organs, and the bear falls backwards dead.
Sorry, bear.
All right.
Can
anyway,
I
as a
use my
action, you're
bonus
saying-
action to run the toad?
Yeah, you can use your bonus action to throw
she's
something
gonna
at the toad.
run up and fire or flame blade, which is I evoke a fiery blade in my free hand, and the blade is similar in size and shape to a scimitar and lasts for the duration. If I let go of the blade, it disappears. So
Is Flame Blade a bonus action spell?
it is a bonus action.
Okay. Just making sure. Alright,
That's
you
a
run up
nat
next to
one.
Xyler and do not hit the toad, but now you have a Flame Blade.
I have a flame blade.
Alright. Ezra, you're up. As you scan the battlefield trying to figure out what's going on still, you watch Xyler in the tree line with a large toad tongue stuck on his face. You know the feeling all too well.
Not the face.
Are there are so many toads. Where are they coming from? Is this the last one, or are there more in the tree lines? In tree line.
I'll let you use a free action to do a perception check.
Thank you. $22.
You quickly scan through all the tree lines and such, and it's hard to tell in the rain and darkness of the woods, but as far as you're able to tell, there doesn't seem to be any more movement or large creatures skulking in the trees.
Okay. Guiding bolt.
All right, excellent.
Yeah. Guiding bolts. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits, and it is now lit up.
Okay. I will finish. Uh, 23.
23 damage. You blast the toad for a large burst of radiant damage. It's going to make a save to see if it keeps the grapple, because that was a lot of damage at once. It does not keep the grapple. The tongue unsuctions itself from your face, Xyler. You're no longer grappled by the toad.
Thank you.
But as you kind of regain your senses, you look and you see the toad is lit up by guiding bolts. So now, in the dark woods, in the rain, uses just a large glowing toad.
Wild.
Is that your turn, Ezra?
I'd like to give thumbs up to Xyler, and that's my turn.
You feel a sense of support from your cleric/medic.
Love it. Love it.
Persephone, you're up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How can I tell how hurt this guy is right now?
He's considered bloodied.
I'm gonna use the cantrip Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Do you need to be
Make
close to him?
a melee spell attack. So
Are you in melee?
Am I?
Mm,
Do I need to?
You have to be within
Within 5 feet, so it's
5 feet for a melee.
Unless your
Yeah.
melee range
Unless
is
you have
like
reach.
10
1,
feet.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Unless you're the reach of your weapon. Like my hand axe has a reach of 20. But
It says touch. Never mind. Let me think here. I just didn't want to use another spell slot.
No, you're good. Take your time.
keep in mind you will have advantage on whatever attack roll you do make because of the guiding bolt.
I will cast the cantrip Ray of Frost.
Okay.
ooh.
You have advantage on the attack.
I'm gonna go here though. That's where I had wanted. I think I don't remember.
Mark.
14 and 1. So 14 plus
14 hits.
okay. It was plus 6, so it was a dirty 20 anyways. And this is 2d8 because we are level 5. 7, 3, so 10 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
All right. The toad is looking real bad off now, as the frost starts to go across its wet, slimy skin. Amphibians don't like the cold.
As we've learned.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Xylee, you're up.
Hey, cool. Bonus action. The primary awareness shifted over to the toad. That just lets me
Alright.
add 1d8 of force damage if I hit it. And I'm going to swing at it with my hand axe. So
All right.
20 plus 4 does a 23 hit.
23 hits.
Awesome. So that's 19. 1d8 plus 56 plus 1. That's going to be 6 damage.
That's exactly enough for what you needed.
Okay.
You sink your weapon into the toad's face. It sinks in through the flesh and the slime, and the toad lets out one last, and then it collapses down on the ground, dead.
I would like to say I'm sorry under my breath.
All right. With that, you have defeated the guardians you have come across.
The
Guardians.
Guardians.
Yeah, druidic beast guardians.
Yeah.
And each of the bodies that you've slain, the bright druid marks all turn that rusty brown red.
Can I investigate that?
Mhm.
Wonderful.
I would say make an
Anybody
Arcana
else?
check.
Arcana. Anybody else want to get in on this?
Arcana or
Sure.
nature, I should say.
Ooh. Nature might be a little bit better. Nope.
Oh no, both of mine
I can
suck.
check for
Just hope
Arcana.
I roll well.
Oh no, mine sucks. I got a 5.
I
19.
found nothing.
I look at the bear and I'm like,
Yes.
"Aw, sad."
They're dead.
I got a 16 on the Arcana check.
And then
There you
19 on
go.
nature.
Okay, Ezra.
8.
All right. Xyler and Teo, between your Arcana and nature, you're able to kind of piece together something. While you do not speak the Druidic language, as it is an ancient language for only those who dedicate their ways to a Druidic path, you're able to piece together enough knowledge that these markings are kind of a mixture of enhancement, protection, and loyalty, almost, as of indicating that these beasts have given their loyalty to the druids of the will, meaning that they serve those druids in this capacity as a guardian of the forest. But it also gave them more power, as you noticed that, toads typically don't strike with force. Bears don't leave craters when they strike. So these markings are also meant to make the creatures stronger than their normal forms. And you also realize why they're now a dark, ruddy brown red is because these markings were made in blood. As both nature and arcana, as you know, there has been kind of studies and theories that there is a lot of power in blood. And it seems the druids have, as you've seen, used that to their knowledge.
Blood magic. They must be getting pretty desperate to do that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do we see anything that might indicate they were guarding something? Do we see a gate or anything like that?
You look around and you don't see anything so far in the forest. There's just a small clearing in the forest. You have a feeling that perhaps they were just guarding the forest, guarding the path.
In general, and we got to him because we got off of the path.
Yeah.
So just kind of
you got off the Fey warded path, and now you're kind of meeting the other defenses of the forest.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep going, or do we bring back these guys to the...
Well, these are large creatures, so it would be a bit of a task to pull them back through the animal runs.
Yeah, and I don't think
Gotcha.
the White Rose would just take this. I think they want to come in and hit a little harder after we take out some more.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, is anyone really damaged? I didn't take any damage.
I didn't either.
Pretty
I
chill.
got hit kind of hard, yeah.
I was gonna say, so you can take a potion, we can rest, we can whatever. What do we want to do for moving forward? We don't probably want to just move forward with everybody.
I'm good with just doing a short rest, if that's what we need.
That's fine.
Yeah. Do a short rest that way, so the two that were hit can heal a little bit.
All right.
Ezreal, you cool with
So
that?
you guys...
Yeah.
All right, so you guys kind of find a spot in the clearing that's protected from the rain, and you hunker down for a brief rest. And I think we'll end session today, as you guys have begun your trek into the Druidic Woods.
All right.
All right.
When did I become Lord Lady Elodine?
I saw that a few minutes ago, but wasn't sure.
It's when you were requested. You requested Jaysin to do that.
Oh yeah, Jaysin calls me Lord Lady Elodine. Yes.
All right. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out for session 14 of Roll of Adventure, another secret meeting, as the party begins their descent into the Druidic Woods. As always, I am your Dungeon Master, Zalora, and you can find me best at Zalora with 3 A's. Twitch is the best place to find me, and I will pass it on to D.
Hi, I'm D. You can find me at D Major Queer on all major platforms. I'm going to toss it over to Briston.
Hi, I'm Briston. You can find me pretty much only here at this point on Twitch at Fry5gen. James!
Yo, what's up? I'm James. You can find me at Evil Superpowers sometimes everywhere, depending on how active I am. Gonna throw it over to Josie.
Hi, I'm Josie. I am at MJ Sparkles here and not a lot of other places, but you can look for me anyway. And also, you can ignore our cleric.
Do not perceive our cleric.
Do not perceive.
All right,
It only
everyone.
exists for this
Thank-
2 hour span on Saturdays.
Which thank you so much for that,
Yes.
Jace. We
Chaos Bolt
appreciate
will
it.
come
Yes.
after you if you try to perceive them. Just so you know.
Yeah. You saw what they did to
I
the
will
toad. They'll
find
do that
you.
to you.
Hey, no.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out again, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.